Okay.
Something has changed in you. The warriors of heaven used to come to aid us in our holy war, and even the hand of the inheritor, Iomede's herald, once set foot on the land of Mendev. I accepted a blessing from him. I fought shoulder to shoulder with other angels. But this is the first time I've ever seen the might of heaven in a mortal. I am in awe of your transformation. There. I have said all I wish to. Is there anything you wish to discuss with me before
Arlu
I
Vorlesh
depart?
appeared to me in Dresden. She did not explain why she had come.
The architect of the world wound? Here? And she allowed you to simply dispose of Stanchion Vane and claim the Sword of Valor? This is a very worrying development. Aurelia was more dangerous than a dozen Balors, and more cunning and deceitful than a score of succubi. In the 100 years of the Crusades, our forces have very rarely encountered her, but when we did, it always led to something terrifying. I think she has taken an interest in you and your power. It was to be expected, of course, and it worries me more than anything else. Sooner or later, we shall have to take a stand against Aurelu and deal with her once and for all. But I thought we would have time to prepare. Be careful. And if the architect reappears, treat her as you
You know
would a
anything about the
demon
huge
lord.
demon that we met at the gates? It was much stronger than the rest.
The Baylor Dorazand, one of Daskari's generals. He, Hep Zamira, and the Echo of Daskari are some of the most notable demons in the Abyssal Forces. You will soon learn these names. Dorazand has not been sighted by our scouts for a long time, and his appearance at Dresden was an unexpected development. But we must grow accustomed to surprises such as this. The ability to move at will through space is one of the demon's most unpleasant hallmarks. Fortunately, the Sword of Valor takes care of that problem for the areas around Dresden.
I think that's everything I need.
Very well. Then I shall take my leave. Irabeth will bring you up to speed on the situation in the city and surrounds, and together, you can decide on what next steps to take. Good luck, Commander. Remember, this is but the first step. The road ahead will be long and difficult.
Allow me also to congratulate you on your victory, Commander. We won the battle for Dresden, but this war is far from over. The demons know our true strength, so we must brace ourselves for a merciless counterattack. They will do everything they can to gain control of the city and destroy you personally, and all of us along with you. The only good news is that cultists make up more than half of their forces, so they will have to march the same roads as our fighters. If they were all demons, they could appear here instantaneously and lay siege to the city. Praise Iomade for small mercies. The main demon forces are moving out from the City of Eyes and the Threshold Fortress. Scouts are reporting that for now, we don't stand a chance of tearing through the defense and launching a counterattack. We can only gather our forces, rebuff their attacks, and wait for the right moment. Unfortunately, other hostile groups keep appearing out of nowhere. And on top of all that, Minago is still prowling around somewhere out there. Anevia's trying to find out where that Abyss scum has run off to. Maybe she's already got some leads.
Master Keck says, this is weird. In my playthrough, I haven't talked to the Queen since she made me commander. Did it bug for me, or did I choose an option not to see her? I asked her to stay on in the army, which may be why she's here. But I don't know if that matters for this particular part. Yeah.
Luckily, we are not alone. Mendev is with us. Queen Galfrey has sent us the first reinforcements. They've just entered the city.
Okay, awesome.
Besides, news of your victory is spreading through Avestan. I'm sure that crowds of new volunteers will soon be pouring into Dresden, inspired by your feat.
Cool.
And that's very good news, because we're going to need troops. Here is a brief report about the main problems.
Irabeth shows you a sheet of paper with a list of 4 items. Demons with special powers, secret path, missing patrol, and dragon! What can you tell me about the demons?
Remember that Nabasu that attacked our camp?
I do.
He had powers that no ordinary demon
Yes.
should have. It is not the only demon of its kind. We keep receiving reports about similar monsters. All isolated cases for now. But it's possible that in the future, we will see entire squads, if
No,
not
thank you.
armies of them. We must find out where they're coming from. Find the source of their power and destroy it. If we don't, they will crush us before long. Even you can't defeat an entire army.
I'm sorry,
of
is that a
such
challenge?
monsters.
No, she's probably right.
We can usually spot armies of demons in advance, as their hordes march along the gray road from eyes or threshold. But sometimes packs of them appear out of nowhere. They're managing to avoid our scouts somehow and sneaking into our territory. If we don't solve this problem, we cannot attack. The demons will just appear at our backs, block off the gorges and cut us off from Dresden. Anevia is trying to find out how the demons are getting into our territory, but she hasn't succeeded yet. Talk to her. She will tell you more about what
There's a
she's
patrol
doing.
missing?
Yes, it
All these
disappeared
side
without a
quests.
trace during a mission.
Yeah, I don't. Are any of these
didn't
timer
even find
quests,
any
chat? Do we
bodies.
know?
Maybe someone abducted them, or there's some natural threat in the area. We can't rule out the possibility of desertion, either. The troop was patrolling the southern road out of the city. The last surviving settlements of Socorus lie in
There are
that
no
direction.
timers in chapter
But after
2.
the siege of Dresden, contact with them was lost. Hardly any of the inhabitants
chapter
survived once
timer,
the
though?
demons invaded the area. That's where I started the search.
What dragon?
As if we didn't have enough problems with demons already. Now there's a wild dragon
No timers in
the
chapter
vicinity.
3. Oh, okay.
Luckily, it's not part of the demon army. If the demons
it's
had a
not.
dragon on their side, it could pose a serious threat.
Okay.
But there's very little food in the world wound, and the dragon doesn't seem to have a taste for demons and cultists. She keeps attacking small squads of crusaders, picking off those who fall behind, ravaging supply trains. The dragon's been sighted frequently in the sky, but we don't know exactly where her lair is. We have someone to help with this, though. Do you remember the dwarf who bravely attacked the Baylor in front of the citadel during
Yes.
the siege? He is back in the city, and he doesn't mind
Ooh.
hunting
Oh, is it
the
his
dragon
side quest?
currently. Go talk to him in a
Dude.
tavern. We might be able to help each other.
There we go. Sorry, guys. Had something come up during all this, which is why I kept typing. But it should
There
be good
are
now.
a few pleasant matters. At the Queen's command, the Crusaders who took part in the attack have had their pay doubled, and medals will be awarded to those
We got
who
more
were
money, Chad.
particularly outstanding in battle. You know one of them, the Knight Elan from the Houndhearts.
Oh.
He led a troop of Nerosian recruits and brought them to the main forces, and later drew the demons' attention in the battle with the Baylor, allowing the wounded to be
Interesting.
rescued.
Diablo, thank you for your 5 months, buddy. Yeah.
There is one more thing. As you know, there is a vast dungeon under
We
Dresden.
do, and I think I cleared it.
It's almost empty now. The only prisoner is Nuradendawar, the traitor you caught. We've temporarily placed the body of Staunton Vane in the dungeon. You slew him. What are your orders regarding his body? Anevia thinks we should burn it quietly and forget about it. Some want to see his corpse displayed in the square, but I don't think we should behave like demons and barbarians. He may have been our enemy, but he deserved to be buried as a knight. However,
Bury him as a knight.
the decision
Dude,
is
he
yours,
really
of course.
was like, yeah.
Right
Yeah.
you are, Commander. Commander. That day during the battle, No. My apologies. That is all, Commander. Thank you for your time.
Cool. Do an evil lich run? We might be a lich for our evil run. Yep. We might be a lich for our evil run. I haven't decided what class we're gonna be for our evil run. If we decide to do like a a big two-hand melee class, maybe we'll do demon. If we decide to do like maybe some kind of caster, like some kind of necromancer kind of character, which could be really fun. Maybe we could do lich and then into like swarm as well. So yeah, I mean that we could have a lot of fun with that. We could have a lot of fun with that.
Nani?
It would be fun to play like a necromancer that goes into a lich. That could be really cool. Okay. Oh my god, what is going on? Oh, we get the whole flippin' city? What do I even do now? Oh my god.
Here we go.
Power overwhelming. Such devastation. Let me like go in here. What do we even do? Do I want to? I don't know. Overwhelmed. Okay. Start running in circles. I should. Open a tavern. I should. CR. A middle-aged paladin with a genial face salutes you. His sparse gray hair stands in fuzzy tufts on his head, giving him a distinct unwarlike appearance. Everbright Crusaders reporting for duty. My name is CR Kobelen, and I'm at your service. King Galfrey has gathered the main attack force in Erosian. She ordered us to replenish the losses suffered in Canabras and come here. We will support your troops. A tall, dark-eyed lad is standing behind CR. He passionately echoes CR's words. We're ready to go to the front immediately. Allow us to be at the spear at the attack. Orveg, don't speak unless spoken to. Don't worry, no one will be defeated any demons without you. CR smiles kindly and tussles the boy's hair.
Nani?
Who have you brought with you? Everbright Crusaders mainly, but we have a lot of volunteers who joined us. Those who arrived at the Queen's call but did not want to sit in Nerosian waiting for the main army to set off. All the hotheads know that the front is here. CR nods at the boy behind him, the one who's eager to fight. We picked this one up too. He walked to Canabras with an old sword in his hand, a few copper coins in his pocket. He was going to keep walking to kill demons, and then he probably would have laid siege to the threshold, no doubt. The boy's cheeks go pink at the old man's gentle mockery, but he continues to stare ahead resolutely and boldly. Did you fight in Canabras? How are things there? Not personally, no. The Queen summoned me and the bulk of our order to Nerosian. Almost all those who remained behind in Canabras died, and the ones that didn't were disorganized and leaderless. But the order did not perish. New volunteers have been pouring into the ranks. We are licking our wounds. Canabras is rebuilding. Life wins out. People are coming from all over Aveston to help. Many are joining up with the Crusaders, just as it happened back in the First Crusade. Great, you'll serve under my command. Cool. I wonder if they're like, ooh. Wait, what is this? Now that you have captured Dresden, new options for the Crusade have become available to you. You can now construct buildings and forts in Dresden, issue decrees, and capture and investigate new regions. Both mercenary and trainable units will appear at the commander's headquarters in Dresden. The demon armies will try to take Dresden from you. Destroy them, or else after 7 days of siege, Dresden will be completely blockaded by enemy forces. You will no longer be able to command the Crusade. To access the Crusade management menu, click the button in the bottom right corner of the screen on the global map. Okay. Developing each of the Crusade stats opens up new options that empower your armies and economy. Military focuses on drilling and training units. Recruit both trainable and mercenary units to improve the rank of your military stat. Logistic focuses on economy and construction. Construct buildings to improve the rank of your logistics stat. Diplomacy focuses on establishing contact with mercenaries in foreign nations. Enhance the significance of the Crusade by earning resources of all types to improve the rank of your diplomacy. Leadership focuses on morale and army generals. Win battles and level up your generals to improve the rank of your leadership. Once the rank requirements for one of the Crusader stats have been met, you will unlock the corresponding decree. Your military campaigns will require 3 types of resources: finance, material, and energy. Finances are used for all the Crusade's various needs, but first and foremost, they are needed to recruit units. Material points are used primarily for building construction, and energy points are used for the recruitment of mythic units. You gain new resource points each day, prevailing over demon armies in battle and constructing certain buildings to increase the income of resources. I have the largest RPG boner right now I've had in a long time. You can only have one of your decrees issued for each of the Crusade stats at any given time. Each decree has a cost and a completion time. Some decrees can only be issued once, and others have a repeat time, which is displayed in the decree description window. Your progress in crusade management unlocks certain decrees. A stat rank up decree becomes available upon meeting specific rank up requirements. A relic upgrade decree, which turns a relic into a powerful artifact for your party to use, becomes available when you attain a suitable relic. Oh. Okay. This takes time, though, right? It doesn't just do it? Or does it just do it? 5 days per. Okay. Military tribunal. Outpost to Bastion expansion. I have no clue what we should be doing first. How do I build more stuff in my town? Is that in here somewhere? Is that one of these? Oh, I have to click on the town? Oh my god. Wow. Huh. Damn. Okay. A network of teleportation circles connects the Crusade forts, allowing forces to be transported quickly from different sections of the front. Here, fighters hone their combat skills and recruit undergo vigorous training. Vigilant watchmen can warn the garrison about advancing armies. Oh, smithy provides +1 bonus to attack for all trainable soldiers. And one smithy can be built in each fort. Oh, we also build forts, not just here. Damn. Okay. So don't some of these, is there no I'm not seeing any stuff like in Kingmaker where you have to like put this building next to this building to da. Like, does that not exist in this one? There are, but there's just a few. See, we should probably build an inn first. It increases finance point income by 200 if there's no buildings that provide recruitment growth in the fort. Oh, only if there's no... Okay, so we don't know if we're going to do that. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. There's so many things to think about. I'm not seeing any buildings. What buildings what buildings need to be built by other buildings? Smithy and arsenal? Smithy provides a +1 bonus to attack for all trainable units in adjacent buildings. Okay, so that's permanent? An arsenal provides a +1 bonus to AC for all trainable units in adjacent buildings. So there's there was this up here. Mercenary Guild. No, not this one. This one. Main archery range. Main archery range allows recruitment of and provides weekly recruitment growth for those people. So if I put an archery range here and then I put an arsenal here, then anytime I recruit one of those units, they permanently have that bonus? Like forever? Yes. Okay. So it sounds like we're going to want to reserve... How many trainable... Okay, so here's my question. Are we going to want to put, like, these buildings like this? And then, oh, do the buffs all overlap for this? The training ground is currently bugged and you can't build it. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Hold off on building until you build the one that reduces all costs. Now, which one is that? A supply center? I feel like we should build a supply center first. A supply center increases material points of income by 3. Wait. Oh, the engineers reduce it? Engineers workshop. Yeah. So we should probably build this, and we should probably build... Chat really wants me to build a teleportation circle. Teleportation circle allows the commander's party to teleport to this fort from anywhere on the map. Oh, well, no wonder you want me to build it. Okay. That's amazing. We're going to do that. Okay. After that, do they do this in order, or can we do it all at once? I'd like to have a supply center. I'd also like to do the... I think I'm going to save for the last one. Then I want the engineers thing. What do I need for the engineers? I need 300 more of this. Okay, so we're gonna do that next. We're gonna do the engineer workshop next. Okay, so we got to get some more. We can probably go around again. We can probably go around and do some fights now. We've unlocked half the map. Oh, you can buy resources? Oh. We would need like 150 though. Do we have enough for that? Oh, we got enough for that. Oh yeah, dude. Bada boom. Okay, great. That's good for now. Maybe we should do one more. Hey, I got all that loot, huh? I got all that loot. Okay, so a main barracks allows us to actually start recruiting Pepples. So what I'm wondering is, when I place the main archer range and the main barracks, do I want to put the things that add bonuses on the inside and then build around them? Or do I want to put the archer range and barracks on the inside and then build the other things around them to stack the bonuses? Wait till the engineers are done to reduce cost? That's true. I probably should. It also says, is adjacent... Does adjacent count diagonal? I have so many questions. The cross formation is only viable. Look at the shelter. Protected by spells, this is the only place where Warrior Crusader can mess with that. Yeah, I should probably put this in here at some point, for sure. Yeah, we're going to want all these, most likely. Cohh asked, should I do X or Y? And chat answers, yes. Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. All right, we're going to have to really think about this today. If the only buildings that I'm going to have... Like, the thing that I'm really wondering is, if we put... I mean, it looks like we have a lot of slots for buildings, but if this is anything like Kingmaker, we're going to unlock more buildings as we go on. So the thing I'm wondering is it going to be the kind of thing where we want, like, the main stables here and the main barracks here, and then we build all of the buff things around them, and then we put, like, the archers here and then build the buff things around them? Like, I'm wondering, because that's going to be a lot of repeat buildings. Or are the buffs worth it? Is it worth it? So, or is it going to be the kind of thing where, like I said before, we're going to want to put, like, the stuff on the inside and then just do one buff per each one? Or should we stack them? Oh, they're also 2x2 buildings. Okay. Like, I wonder if those buffs are actually really worth it. We could also just do, like, we could alternate. Oh, man. Woo! Cohh's losing it. I'm losing it a little bit, but in a good way. You can't stack the buff building. It's only one per town. Oh. Only one smithy can be built in each fort. Oh, well, okay. That's that, isn't it? That's that. So I guess that's still, so at that point, what we have to consider is, do we want to make like one, except in Dresden? Oh, okay. Except in Dresden. Okay. So we could, oh my God. So much to think about. Okay, but this is good for now. We're gonna leave this where it is for now, I think. Unless, do we want to do one more thing? Maybe we want to build one more thing. I don't think we need the shelter here. I'd be baffled if we got corruption with the banner. If we want to build one more thing, what do we want to build? +1 bonus to attack and defense and +2 bonus for all generals. I don't want to do the inn because the inn does finance point income by 200 if there are no buildings that provide recruitment growth. And I'm assuming that these provide recruitment growth, right? And we're definitely going to have these in the city. So I don't think an inn would. Oh, wait. Chat's saying wait for the engineers. All right, fine. Screw you, chat, and your sense. We'll do that. It's only like 6 days. So 5 or 6 days. Okay. Events. What are these? While exploring the Sarkorian lands. You know what? I'm going to have to look. Oh, God. What did I just skip? Oh, I've made a huge mistake. I'm going to have to, like, look at that later. Okay. I'm gonna have to go through my Twitch VODs and see what the hell that was. Game over. Restarting the game. Sure. You also have little hamlets to build up? Oh. 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 Okay. Oh, we're gonna look at all of this tonight. Guys, I have to go early today. I'm sorry. I got too much stuff I gotta do. But I will be back maybe this afternoon for a little bit, but definitely tonight. So we're gonna be really kind of going through the town with a fine-tooth comb. Gonna be doing all this stuff. Saku says, I did the calculations, and according to them, there's a 69% chance that Cohh would have reloaded 420% of the times more often than without the help of chat. Oh, my lord. Yeah. Anyway, guys, Sag, I have to go. I'm sorry. Love your faces. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. ET for sure. Should be good. And then we'll go from there. Also, by the way, tomorrow, we are starting with Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, but I think around 10 a.m. we're switching over for some sponsored stuff in Tales of Arise. So I think we're going to be trying Tales of Arise tomorrow, which should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to starting that from the beginning and actually trying to, you know, learn the world and stuff. So we'll be doing that tomorrow at 10 a.m. ET. And then at 8, so from 8 to 10, we'll do Pathfinder. 10 to some other time in the afternoon, we'll do Tales from Arise. Tonight, we'll also be doing Pathfinder. And yeah, it'll be good. Am I watching the PlayStation Showcase? Probably not. Probably not. We'll see, but probably not. All right, my friends, thank you so much for being here. We've got a lot to do tonight, so I hope to see you for it. I will see all you fine folks later for more fun and games. We've got more Pathfinder coming. We've got Encased coming after that. We've got Tales from Arise this weekend. We got a lot of stuff going on. We also got Deathloop soon. They sent me a thing. I got to unbox that. And yeah, it's going to be fun. All right, guys. Catch y'all later.